Experts at Davis Jewelry want to help you find the perfect piece for birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, and engagements, or just because. Find us at 417 Blue Ridge Street in Blairsville or davisjewelry.jewelershowcase.com.
Improving our patients' dental health, one smile at a time. Dr. Jared Houston, Dr. Courtney Marshall, and Dr. Tom Mims at Mims Family Dentistry live by that principle every day. Receive expert care with a broad range of services, from preventive dentistry and periodontal treatments to dental implants and orthodontics. Or maybe it's just about perfecting a beautiful smile. So if you're looking for a new dentist, consider Mims Family Dentistry on Bill Hughes Avenue in Murphy, or visit mimsfamilydentistry.com.
The Morning Dish.
He's the hardest working man in show business. His band's music takes you into the midnight hours. And when you wake up, his voice is back on your radio alarm clock. How on earth did this happen?
Well, Jeff saw me taking out the trash at the radio station.
And he won another award.
But this one is better.
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am.
It's the Morning Dish with the 2019 Radio Personality of the Year winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And as long as Pat Malone is already out of bed,
then I might as well ride herd around here.
Well, giddy up.
and Packy Smith is still special too.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, here comes Stephen Phillips. Good morning, everybody. This is Tuesday. We'd like to thank Young Harris Motorsports for bringing the day. Where's Pat at? Where's Pat Malone? Hello, Pat.
He's off today.
Was he off again?
He couldn't take it.
He got mad and hung up the other day, and he wouldn't even come back. Nah, he's powdered up. He'll be all right. We got Jim Richter in here. How are you, brother?
I am good, actually. I'm real good. It's just too cold outside. Where did this winter come from?
Man, I've been down in Florida. And then I come back up here, and I'm like, what the heck, man?
You're spoiled rotten,
I
aren't
was
you?
spoiled. I was down there. I was wearing my Speedo, had my racing shirt
my God.
on. Yeah.
Boy, there's an image.
Yeah.
There's an image. Stephen in the Speedo.
I was laying on the beach, had 4 people try to roll me back in the water. Thought I was a whale laying there. I thought, let go of me. You know how that goes. But anyway, so you've been doing all right?
I've been doing great. Things are good. Things are good.
You and this guy here that's just left here, what's his name? Pat? Steve?
Stephen Harper.
Steve Harper.
He's a lawyer, too, but he's from Florida.
You know what else? It turns out he's got some kind of a band. They're playing at the Mason Bar this Friday in Murphy. And they're going to be playing at the Sandbar, whatever that place is up here in Hiawassee, sometime soon, too.
Yeah, I think they do the polka.
The polka,
yeah,
a Polish band, huh?
Yeah, it's a Polish band, yeah.
Sort of like that band with John Candy in Home Alone?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, he's a lawyer. We better watch what we say. He'll be trying to sue us. From Florida. Is Florida lawyers any different than Georgia lawyers? Or?
Well, I think they're more like a shark because of all that, ocean and seawater
I got you
there.
on that. Hey, born on this day, Michael Martin Murphy. I like him. I don't know if y'all remember Martin. He had he's kind of he's country, but he's more
pop
country kind of stuff. But he was born in 1945. But he had some cool stuff.
Yeah,
he had some cool stuff. And then this is a big deal. Let's see what else I got right here while I'm looking. I
got some for you.
What do you got?
Albert Einstein was born today, this date in history.
Me and him's got a lot in common.
Absolutely, IQ-wise, absolutely.
We do. We got
a lot of people been telling me that.
Yeah, we got. He was actually dyslexic.
Was he?
Yeah, and everybody thought, well, he's stupid because he didn't do no good in school.
Well, he was just thinking about smart things. That's all.
That's what I'm saying. If you ain't trying, you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's what I say. But
Billy Crystal was born today.
I can kind of take or leave him as far as comedian. Can you? I mean,
he's been in some funny things.
Yeah.
Michael Caine, the actor.
I love Michael Caine.
I
love Michael Caine. Now he's from across the pond, ain't he?
He's from England, merry old England.
What is that movie that he was in? That Secondhand Lines. Love that. Have you ever watched Secondhand Lines?
I hadn't seen that one.
It was a great movie.
Oh, man.
I'll watch it then.
I like him as Austin Powers' dad, though.
Oh, yeah.
Quite right, my son. Speak English.
Oh.
Quincy Jones was born today. Music producer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had some albums too, didn't
He
Quincy?
did he did the music on Austin Powers.
Oh man, everything goes back to
Quincy
Austin
does.
Powers.
Quincy Jones also was the producer on Michael Jackson's biggest stuff, Thriller, Beat It, all those big mega hits during the early 80s.
Well,
Quincy Jones.
how about in 1972, California Governor Ronald Reagan, love Ronald Reagan, wish he was still here, granted country music singer Merle Haggard a full pardon. How about that?
I like Reagan even better for that one.
I'm with you
I
on
like
that.
him a lot
Why
for
don't we
that
not
one.
have a Merle Haggard Day or a Hank Williams Day or a Waylon Jennings Day? Actually, they got a Paul Thorne Day in Mississippi. Paul Thorne's got his own day. That's
Man,
crazy.
That's amazing.
How come me and Packy ain't got our own day? We need our own day, Pack.
Well, that's a
Stephen
different
Packy
story.
Day.
That's a different story. But I heard that the mayor of Hiawatha's got a motion in to create a Stephen Phillips Day.
I'm sure they do. The day that she can get me kicked off his radio, that'll be the day it'll be.
Today was the day that Eli Whitney invented the cotton gin.
And today is a
And
day.
all them people lost their jobs. I mean, that was terrible. And everybody, oh, this is great. And all them people just had to leave. Just had to walk off and leave.
Today's the anniversary of the day that Karl Marx died.
Who?
Karl Marx,
You have to hit me with that one.
the inventor of communism, Stephen.
Oh,
The Communist Manifesto.
we're fixing to be communist. If
The
we don't watch
granddaddy of
out.
all these wokester idiots out there.
Yeah. Hey, in 73, ABBA. That's one of Packy's great bands that he likes so much.
Absolutely.
Released Ring Ring. I don't even know what that is. Sing it for me, Packy. How's that go?
I don't know that one.
You don't know? I don't either.
Just Dancing Queen, isn't that them?
Sing
Yeah.
that one, but I want you to do the girl part. Sing it in
Oh,
falsetto.
he's got it. He can hit
He
it,
can
man.
hit it, huh?
Yeah, he can hit it.
I believe that, Stephen. I think he can.
Yeah, he can hit it. I was trying to look here and see what else we got. We got little Puddin' over there on the phone talking to his mom. I'm sorry, I didn't make my bed this morning. Oh, let's see, what is today? What is today? National Children's Craft Day. That's a fun day, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's a fun day.
Yeah, those kids, they're real crafty, all right.
Yeah, I'm all about that. I can't wait till Packy. Packy, you need to have a kid, man. We need a little Packy running around.
Well, now that
here.
you say that, okay, I will.
Okay, thank
We're
you.
waiting on you to say it was
Packy,
okay.
I'm so glad that you've been deferring to Stephen's judgment.
He's my life planner.
That's right.
You do. You need
can't.
kids.
Hey, you do what that guy does. You can't go wrong.
Packy's like, we have these kids coming. My kid ain't gonna act like that. I can't wait. I can't, oh, my kid ain't gonna act like that. But yeah, we'll see how that is. Learn about butterflies. Packy knows all about butterflies. Show him your tattoo there on your back. You got that butterfly tattoo.
It's an elephant.
I didn't know.
What
an
does this
elephant.
mean, Lee? Christian.
National Pi Day. Pi Day. That's like a mathematical thing, ain't it? Pi. Pi.
It is.
Pi. Square
Pi.
root of something or whatever it is.
We had a caller want to wish Christian Bush, age 53, from Sugarland Group.
Oh.
Okay, I got you.
From Sugarland.
What now? We're trying to. This ain't what it says. Christian Bush, 53, Sugarland God, it says. What in the world?
Sugarland is not God, but they were pretty good a few years ago.
I wonder if that guy lives around here or something. Christian Bush, 53. That'd be cool. Call back and let us know if he lives around here. We get him come be a co-host with us. National Equal Pay Day. I'm all about the equal pay. I do all the work over here, and Packett gets all the pay. And he don't do nothing, especially after we got Puddin' over here.
Well, this is really a formula for harmony and cooperation at this radio station.
I know
isn't
that's
it?
right. And
Hey, Packy, you ain't worth a darn. You don't do nothing round here.
National
own it,
Potato
though.
Chip Day. I'm all about that.
Hey, I got a song after that, Potato Chip Man.
Oh, do you really?
I wrote a song called The Potato Chip Man.
Oh, that's deep.
You hadn't heard that? It's a deep song.
Yeah, that's definitely deep.
Very deep.
I think I'm gonna write a song about potato chips. Oh well, what are you gonna do? We got to get to a break. I guess we got to get to a break. What we gonna give away today, Pack?
Let's see. We can give away. I think right now we have horseback riding from
Oh, okay.
Brasstown Valley Resort.
Oh, did you go get some tickets?
Well, nobody picked them up last time, so we still have one sitting there. We got one left.
Hey, Puddin', can you read the comments? Let's get started on the comments because you get kind of far behind on that. If you can, start from the top and work your way down. Let's see who we got. Good morning out there. Okay, Pat.
Doug Gibson says, "Good morning, guys."
Good morning, Doug.
Good morning, Doug.
Jay Bailey says, great, no Harry today.
Oh, no, Harry.
That's cold. That's cold. Well, I'm afraid you're in error, sir, because Harry was here, but Harry has left the building.
Yeah.
Just like Elvis.
All you got left is us. Yeah, all you got left
We're
is
the
us.
onlyest ones.
Who else we got there? Lee? Mike Whittemore, I think. Is that what it says?
Yeah, Mike Whittemore says, good morning, listening from the work truck, drinking coffee, waiting on my machines to warm up.
Oh, there you go.
And Ronnie Maxwell says, good morning.
Oh, Ronnie. He's
Sorry,
all
Ronnie.
disappointed.
He's all disappointed.
Yeah.
Well, at least there
Gotta
wasn't
look at
any
Jim today.
hateful comments today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny, but we got a bunch yesterday. Harry's not real popular. I mean, he's not real. And he told us any insults, he's leaving. So I tried my best to make it through. But it's just hard. It's just hard. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just hard not to
That's why we had
insult.
so much dead air. He's like, what else do you say?
I'm just with you. I'm like, well,
That was our show.
took it all away. Oh, Young
Lord.
Harris Water Sports, folks. The summertime is coming. The time has changed. We got the long evenings, so what else better be sitting out on the lake and a nice big old glass of sweet tea, some tater chips, and a fishing pole. And you got to go get you a boat. So go up there to Young Harris Water Sports, pick up your boat. They got boats, RVs, and accessories, so go check them out.
And now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten. Towns County law enforcement is still searching for a South Carolina man who is believed to be the mastermind of a heavy equipment heist last week. Sheriff Ken Henderson says Brandon Anderson probably is no longer in the area. The good news, he says, is that 2 more suspected thieves were picked up Saturday in Hiawassee, and possibly they are part of the same gang.
We believe that that's probably going to be the case. Just a ring of folks that are in that business stealing things. So, but again, it's under investigation. We're looking into it, and we're gonna end up getting this guy. It's a matter of time.
Seoul Commissioner Lamar Paris has settled on April the 8th as the official date on which Union County homeowners can use their homes as short-term rentals. That will lift the moratorium on the practice that was set last August. Among the highlights of the new ordinance, licensed rentals, commonly used as Airbnb or Vrbo properties, cannot exceed 5% of total housing units in Union County. County Administrator Renee Dybert estimates that computes to about 750 licenses out of 15,000 county units. The initial license fee is $150 and the annual renewal will be the same. Dybert thinks there is capacity for about 200 more licenses beyond those that are already grandfathered. The matter jumped onto the county's radar about 9 months ago when it became apparent to Paris that certain nuisance issues stemming from short-term rentals needed to be addressed. Dybert says it is possible the county could begin licensing even before April the 8th as the software and technical issues are dealt with. And it was a clean sweep for the nominating committee of the Union County Republican Party Saturday morning, a late effort by a rival group calling itself the Concerned Conservative Citizens ran its own slate for most of the positions, but all of their candidates came up short. Dina Gooch is once again party chairman. She was the only candidate who faced no opposition. For Pat Malone and Harry Bond, I'm Jeff Batten.
Dad, turn on the heat.
Give it a second.
Hey, Dad, it's really cold.
Guys, this car isn't exactly brand new. Give it a second.
So I'm guessing heated seats are out of the question?
Wise guy.
Hey guys, it's Andy. Why don't you come see me and check out all the new and pre-owned vehicles at Jackie Jones Ford of Hayesville. The new year means a new vehicle, and Jackie Jones Ford is ready to hook you and the kids up with something a little, hotter. Jackie Jones, your neighborhood Ford dealer, Highway 64 West in Hayesville. Online at jjfordhayesville.com.
Looking for buying or selling real estate in the mountains? The Rick Andrews Real Estate Team is here to help. Our team of experts will guide you through the real estate process in the Northeast Georgia, Western North Carolina mountains from the moment you inquire until our last meeting. We're here to make buying and selling a rewarding experience. Visit callrickandrews.com to see our listings or call the Rick Andrews Real Estate Team at 828-557-9139. 828-557-9139.
Summer fun at Marina Station Water Park. Lake Chatooga's only water park is on sale now. Get 25% off season passes for individuals or the whole family. Then get ready to enjoy splashing, jumping, and bouncing this summer. Featuring a new lakeside bar this season. Marina Station Water Park, located at the Ridges Resort in Hiawassee and opening Saturday, May 20th. Season passes on sale for a limited time, so don't delay and save big. Visit theridgesresort.com to purchase passes online.
Our young patients from 30 years ago have grown into mommies and daddies, and the Hiawassee Family Practice continues to take care of every growing family. Trust your loved ones with Dr. Robert Stallcut, Shirley Youngblood, and Ray Townsend for preventative checkups and those little sniffles and aches that just seem to linger on. Right next to the hospital on Main Street, Hiawassee, and most insurance is accepted. We know your names, and you know ours. That's how family medicine should be. Hiawassee Family Practice, 706-896-2289.
Your Feel Better starts here.
Your Feel Better starts with Healthy Smiles by Dr. B in Hayesville. Are you afraid or embarrassed to smile because of decayed or discolored teeth? Dr. B uses the latest white fillings, all porcelain crowns, and laser teeth whitening. Visit HealthySmilesByDRB.com and get the beautiful smile you've always wanted, so you can start feeling better about yourself. Call 828-360-3999 to make an appointment.
They say only 2 things in life are certain, but that's not really true, is it? You can always count on your best friend to be there when you get home for a hug. Make this the year he gets a hug back at Lake Chatuge Animal Hospital. Lake Chatuge Animal Hospital provides the highest level of veterinary medicine with friendly, compassionate service for pet wellness and owner happiness. Call 706-896-1244 today to schedule your appointment. Lake Chatuge Animal Hospital, where your pet is treated like family.
The Morning Dish.
The Tuesday Morning Dish is powered by Young Harris Water Sports. You want to deal with people who love boats? You've come to the right place. From a new covered storage facility to boat consignment services, it's all in one place with Young Harris Water Sports.
All righty, we're back, folks. I hope everybody's doing good out there, no doubt about it. Who was that? Ronnie Maxwell put that up there?
That's Ronnie's. Ronnie Maxwell commented, he said, Steven is Packy's family planner and Packy is Steven's financial planner.
Yeah.
What a team.
So Packy, we're finally getting to the bottom of this. You're the guy who advised Steven to put all of his money into Silicon Valley Bank and Dogecoin.
I put in Dogecoin. Yeah, I put $23 in Dogecoin. So far, I owe them 300 and something bucks. The banks are failing.
They are.
But we're bailing them out.
That's right.
Do they bail us out?
No.
What is the deal with this? That's their bank.
George Carlin said it best. It's a big club, and you're not in it.
I know that's the truth, but this is the banks that all the Democrats and all that.
That's right. Well, we can't have that fail, can we?
But you're missing the whole point, dude. You're missing the whole point. They're okay. It's all good because the head of risk assessment at Silicon Valley Bank invested in LGBTQ programs months leading up to the shutdown.
Well,
so
she was very proud on their website. Prideful, shall we say, because she is a lesbian who is a person of color.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So the main priority of that bank was apparently to have a month-long diversity pride celebration.
Well, let me ask you
fest.
something. Are they not supposed to have these guys and girls in there that's like, hey, we need to do something because the end is near? I mean, are they not supposed to have what they call fact checkers? Like, hey, dude, we got to do something. But
they don't think the end is near the financial system.
But it's an all-female board, though.
Of course it was.
Well, I mean,
That's
I'm
the
fine
other
with
thing.
that as long as they're smart. You know what I'm saying? We had, was it last week or yesterday or whenever it was, we had them up there. Oh, we've got this girl. She's the first black this. And we got this girl. She's the first black woman. And she's this black woman. And I'm like, okay, how smart are you?
They really stink at finances, though.
just because you're black, that don't qualify you. Just because I'm white, that don't qualify me for anything. Does it?
No.
Well, that's kind of where they're getting the jobs now.
See, in all seriousness, this is
I'm serious.
This is one of the problems that we're facing these days with the left wing, the liberals, and the woke culture, is they don't believe in a meritocracy. Conservatives generally do. I don't care what color you are or what you are. If you are the best for that position, then let's put you in that position.
Amen.
I want to see performance and hard work.
Yeah.
But this is all about DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion. In other words, if you're a black female or a gay male or whatever you are, if you are in that category, they care more about that than they do about whether you're any good.
But why are they doing it? What makes sense to that? Why? I mean, it makes no sense to me. Why?
I know. We need to be giving it to Ukraine, man.
Yeah.
That's right. Don't you stand with Ukraine?
There were actually two banks that failed, right?
Signature and SVB.
there was another one.
Another one that's Republic something.
Yeah, but here's the thing, and this is getting into the more serious side of things. This is how it always starts, with some kind of a credit event. And a lot of people haven't read about the history of money and markets. But the way that the Great Depression really got going, it wasn't the stock market crashing. That was a symptom and a warning sign in 1929. The real thing that did it, in 1931, there was a bank in Austria, over in Europe, that hardly anybody had ever heard of. It was called the Credit Anstalt. That bank collapsed, and it was so interconnected with a bunch of other banks in Europe and then in London and in New York that it was like a bunch of dominoes going down. And it started just with one bank and two, and then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, the whole banking system collapsed. And by March 1933, Franklin Delano Roosevelt ordered all the banks to be closed. They will do that on a weekend. When it happens again, and it will happen, they will do it on a weekend when you can't do anything. So if you're not prepared for that, you better be thinking about it.
Well, us poor folks, we ain't got to worry about it. We ain't got no money.
You ain't got no money in the bank.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Packy's financial advice.
Yeah.
Here.
So let me ask
How
you
much
this.
Doge you got there?
Exactly.
If this falls, do I still owe them $300, or is that wiped clean now?
No, that's Doge, man. We're going to the moon.
Oh, okay.
Just hodl.
Where are they getting all this money at, though? Where's
They
this
print it out of thin air.
I mean, honestly.
Which causes inflation, which causes them to raise the rates, which causes the bank to fail
even
just
more.
like it did.
Yes.
Because they bought treasury bonds at, 1.5%?
But you know what?
And they didn't hedge against it to make
That's right. But you know, all of us crazy lunatic conspiracy theorists who believe in the Constitution.
It's Trump's fault.
It's Trump's fault.
You know,
They did say that.
They did. Of course they did.
He did say that.
They did say that.
There's no regulation that Trump could have removed that would have fixed this.
No.
That would have kept this from happening.
And he's smart enough not to do that anyway, because he's a money guy. I mean, he's a businessman.
A
He
lot
knows
of
how
the regulations that Trump put into that he undid are actually ones that kept big banks from eating up the middle banks and the smaller banks.
I don't understand this, though. Here we are, three bunch of idiot rednecks. Of course, you're not, because you're a lawyer. You know more than we do. But we've got all this figured out. How can? And they're supposed to know. Well, what the heck? Why do we know and they don't know?
Boy, that's a long story. Let's say there's pride and arrogance involved.
Absolutely.
There are a lot of people who think that they're so smart, and that the common people, the ordinary people who built this nation, are dumb. And they've got it, bass-ackwards. I can say that on the radio.
Yes, you can.
Bass-ackwards.
That's a Southern term.
They've got it that way, and they're just dead wrong. And we have to, unfortunately, there are a lot of people like that, arrogant, elitist type people. They're the ones who have a sociopathic kind of frame of mind, and they're the ones who are power hungry, and they get into office, they run for power, and then we're the ones, the little people, are the ones who have to suffer the consequences.
I want to be elitist.
You want to be an elitist?
I want to be just left alone. That's what I want to be.
Well,
a good Lord takes 10%. That ought to be
elitist.
enough for the government, the way I look at it.
I'm going to take all your money.
You done got all my money, that Dogecoin stuff.
Dogecoin.
Not yet. I haven't got my student loan payoff yet.
But why do we keep taking it and taking it and taking it? You know, and that's the thing about it.
That's a good
Everybody says,
question.
"Oh, I ain't voting for Trump. I ain't voting for Trump." But everything that I see, anything I see, Trump's out in front. I mean, honestly, on all the and actually,
even if you're not somebody who is 100% on board with Donald Trump, anybody would have to look at this rationally, I think, and say, well, he is better than the alternative. He's better than what we have now.
Well,
Trump
thing,
actually had some fiscal policies that were more sensible.
Biden said yesterday that we've made strong economic progress in the past 2 years. When Biden took office, inflation was at 1.4%. And gas was at $2.39 a gallon. Inflation right now is 6.4%, and gas is 3.47 a gallon.
Well, you know, congratulations. If your goal was to crash the American economy and put us into the next Great Depression, you're doing a heck of a job.
Well, let's
go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
And when he went up there and talked about, bailing out the banks, man, he was out the door. I mean, he had to figure out how to
that
open
wasn't
the
on his
door.
cue cards. He didn't know what to say.
Yeah, and it's just, and we're okay. I mean, and most people are just working it, and they don't pay attention to this.
They don't have the time.
Right. And you're thinking these folks are taking care of us, and they are. They're taking care of us.
Oh, boy.
You know?
Are they ever?
Yeah, just tax. It's just, I don't know. I do know. I know the world's gone crazy, man. The world's gone crazy. When you can actually get a job because of what you are, not how smart you are, there's a problem there.
There's a big problem. Well, let's be fair. Let's be a little bit bipartisan. Some of this affirmative action nonsense started back under Richard Nixon, and that's why Tucker Carlson. I like what he's been doing lately. I think he's got some sense. He calls it the uniparty. Right. At the highest level, they ain't a dime's worth of difference between Mitch McConnell and Joe Biden.
No, I'm with you on
that.
I don't even like looking at him. Do you?
He looks like a turtle.
Was in the hospital, isn't he? He fell.
That's
or
right.
something. I think he should retire for his health.
He banged his head. He had.
And where's Featherman at?
Featherman, he's in a mental ward or something.
Where's Featherman at?
Who's with Cayenne West?
He's with. I'd rather have Cayenne West as Featherman. I mean, and honestly, his wife loaded up. She's left. Took the kids.
She got what she wanted. She's out of there.
Nobody knows where Featherman's at. So. Oh, y'all Democratic Party, y'all have got some real winners, ain't no doubt.
But you know what? They're very proud, aren't they?
Yeah, but they ain't got to worry about all these old mean tweets. At least they stick
together, though.
Yeah, they do.
I don't understand.
Oh, one of us committed a crime? Oh, well, it's Trump's fault.
Yeah.
Trump, man, he's still in control, I guess, because he's crashing trains and
it's all his fault.
Huckabee. Okay,
Dr. Evil.
This is okay. Huckabee on YouTube. This is open to everybody. Huckabee put a poll up on YouTube, and this is open to anybody that wants to answer it about who would you be for president. And it had all of them that's running right now. Trump was ahead like 80%.
Yeah.
I mean, and that ain't one of these polls where people call you up. That's just a YouTube, and everybody's on YouTube. There's millions of people on YouTube, and it's like 80% above everybody else. So I don't know.
but his live rallies are nothing compared to Joe Biden's.
Yeah, I know that's right. Yeah, I think everybody goes to Joe Biden just to watch him fall off the stage. You know what I'm saying? Which way do we go, George? Which way do we go? Anyway, we got to get to another break. Young Harris Water Sports, they have got a lot of inventory up there, folks. And so right now you need to get up there, check it all out. They have got boats, RVs, you name it. It is up there. And I'm not kidding you. I don't know where they can't put any more inventory in up there. And so it's summertime.
You're going to have to get in there and get their inventory.
There you go. So we'll be right back.
Young Harris Water Sports and RV, now offering new RVs from top brands like Cedar Creek Fifth Wheels, Cottage and Villa Park Models, Salem Travel Trailers, No Boundaries Extreme Off-Road Towables, and more. Young Harris Water Sports and RV has the largest service center, parts, and accessories selection in the area, so there's no need to leave the mountains. Young Harris Water Sports and RV, located at 3676 Highway 76, or online at yhmarineandrv.com.
Let's go!
Blairsville and Murphy KFC fans, let the Colonel do your cooking tonight. For a limited time, choose dine in or carry out Mondays and Tuesdays with KFC's 7-piece Stark Special. Add 2 sides for $7, or the $6 drum and thigh special. It's finger licking good. Looking for something cooler? How about the Colonel's Wrap Special? Get 2 for $5 in Blairsville and Murphy, 369 Brackett Way, just off 515, and in Murphy at 1321 Andrews Road. And start a new career today at KFC.com.
Are you a man looking to deepen your faith and strengthen your ability to disciple others that you come in contact with each and every day? Are you seeking ways to become a fearless influencer for Christ? Then mark your calendars, because North Georgia Men's Conference in Blairsville is holding a 2-day community-wide men's discipleship conference on March 31st at 5:30 p.m. and on April 1st at 7:30 a.m. For more information, you can go to hopb.org or call 706-745-5925.
Tax season's greetings from your friends at H&R Block. Whether you choose to file virtually, in person, or via drop-off, let's make it a season worth celebrating. File your way with H&R Block and get upfront, transparent pricing, expert help at every step, and a max refund guarantee that means you'll ring in the season by getting every dollar you deserve. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hrblock.com/guarantees.
Your H&R Block locations in the mountains are in Blairsville, 706-745-4855, and now in Young Harris by Mary Southern Grill.
It's a cold winter night, and out of the fog comes the most wicked, awesome pickup you've ever seen. floor lighters, LED lights, and fog lights, and our killer bed cover for keeping the load dry. There's no doubt where the accessories came from.
Rose Auto, the only way to go.
Whether up Bell Mountain or down by the water, trust your truck accessories with Rose Auto in Blairsville for an experience you never thought possible.
Rose Auto.
Haul your truck up to Rose Auto on the Murphy Highway.
For older adults who enjoy their freedom but need a helping hand with everyday life and activities.
Whether independent living or assisted living is your desire, age in place at Brasstown Manor Senior Living.
Enjoy the best in senior care, amenities, and dining in Hiawassee. Brasstown Manor is more than just a place to live. It's a fun, active community, a safe haven, and a lifestyle.
Start your journey at BrasstownManor.com.
The Morning Dish.
Young Harris Water Sports says it may be Tuesday, but on the lake, every day's the weekend. Young Harris Water Sports is ranked #1 in customer service and boasts the #1 full marine service department in the mountain area. So make it the best Tuesday ever at Young Harris Water Sports.
All righty, we're back with you. Hope everybody's doing good out there. We're sitting here arguing.
Don't deny it.
Hey, we just got a flash bulletin, and Packy was checking Dogecoin. It's up 7 cents today. Stephen, you might get out of debt.
And that means it's at 7 cents.
That's a 0.07, y'all.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
0.07.
It's up about 2%
So let me
today.
ask you something now. Of course, we had Pat on here last week, and we were talking about this thing that Tucker Carlson has got all the videos coming out that was not aired. They actually took this cop that was supposedly killed with a
fire extinguisher.
Come to find out, he was walking around in there after he was supposed to be dead, and then come to find out he was died the next day
of a stroke.
That had nothing to do with anything.
That's right.
But they made this big deal out of him. Even had him at the.
Oh, you think that people on the other side of the political fence would lie?
But why would they? Why would you? I mean, if I don't care if I was on the team or not, I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna do this. This guy didn't even die the next day after this. Somebody's gonna catch on to this. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why they have to keep denying it.
So let me ask you, okay. My question is, so now they're coming out with all this video that we weren't allowed to see. And the Democrats are upset. Don't show that. You're causing all kinds of trouble. You're causing people to find out that we're actually lying to you. So these folks that's actually in jail, in prison, that they've kicked their door down like they were some kind of a criminal. What's going to happen? Do you think there are going to be some challenges for that?
There absolutely will be. There'll be motions to set aside guilty pleas. There'll be motions of all kinds. If the defense attorneys have any worth, they will act as soon as possible to get as many of them. Now, there may be some people who actually did some things of violence.
Right.
And in that case, if they were convicted appropriately, that would be a different thing. But, this crazy guy, the QAnon shaman, that guy that walked in with the buffalo hat on,
right.
Where the Capitol Police actually escorted him in,
and they was escorting him all over the building.
Yeah, and he was giving a prayer in the Congress in the Senate room, praying to God, thankful for how nice they had treated him, and praying for a peaceful demonstration and that people would leave peacefully. And they've put this guy in jail for 4 years. They've ruined his life. It turns out, according to his own defense lawyer, first of all, the prosecutors up there who should be immediately fired and put in jail. I used to be a prosecutor, all right? If there's evidence that's exculpatory, and if those liberals don't understand it, that means it shows the defendant might not be guilty. He's innocent. You have an obligation under the Brady precedent of the Supreme Court of the United States to turn that information over to the defense, even though it hurts the prosecution's case. They didn't do it. They lied about it. You're a bunch of liars.
I'm so glad you're my lawyer.
I rest my case.
Exactly.
This is my lawyer, y'all. This
Come
is
on
my
now.
lawyer speaking.
Excuse me. I said a potty word on the air. I'm sorry.
I just think that it's it's coming out, and
it is.
And the thing about it, like Gary Chapman, we've had him on, and he's actually got friends that were there, that was involved in all this, that has had a lot of legal problems because of this. And they did absolutely nothing. There's a couple of videos out there that he sent me that shows, and everybody's got phones and they got cameras and this kind of stuff.
And
but they did absolutely nothing. But yet they're just raking them over the coals. I mean, it's just like, and they're saying it's worse than it's the worst thing since 9/11. I'm like, are you kidding me?
That guy Ray Epps too, that agitator. Probably was working for the FBI or some agency, and they've got video now of him where he was doing all kinds of things.
But why? Their argument is that we are ruining Ray Epps' life. But now Ray Epps on video doing this stuff, and he is free at his ranch in Arizona.
That's
so
right.
He is proven inciting a riot.
That's right.
Opening the gates.
That's
saying,
right.
This way, blah, blah, megaphone with his "Make America Great Again" hat. You know what I'm saying?
I
he's
know
free,
all about
so
it. Yes.
these other people are not free.
That's right.
Doesn't make sense.
Don't confuse me with the facts.
But they're saying, okay, the American people don't trust the government. They didn't trust them really to begin with, but now it's like really bad. I mean, I don't trust anything coming out of nowhere, but when you actually see the video of all this stuff going on and you see these little ladies in there just and walking through and all that kind of stuff and being escorted and all the cops are being nice to them and all that, and then it's like, oh, this is a riot.
Most insurrections don't have tour guides, do they?
What I thought. I mean, did they have them in Atlanta when they tore down? Did they have tour guides down there when they tore down the cop thing that they're trying to build and they burnt the police
That's a
car?
peaceful protest.
That was peaceful.
That was mostly peaceful.
That was a mostly peaceful protest. But this insurrection, deadly insurrection. That's what deadly insurrection. That's what every one of them said. Deadly insurrection. But the only deadly part of it that nobody even talks about was the girl that was shot.
There were at least two women who were killed. One of them was beaten to death in one of the Capitol exits towards one of the entrance exits there. There was a cop who beat her to death. And then there was Ashley Babbitt, who was unarmed, and she had been telling people to be peaceful. She was a patriotic American, and a Capitol police officer shot her in cold blood, murdered her.
And they say nothing about that.
Nothing.
They're worried about this other cop that actually had a stroke the day after.
That's
that
right.
They said had nothing to do with it.
That's right.
Probably from the jab.
Well, wait a second. You said a bad word on the radio.
Oh Lord. I don't know. South Carolina lawmakers float death penalty for abortions. Y'all checked into that?
I heard about that. I'm not sure that'll fly. Well, who knows what they'll do?
So what do you think, man? I mean, this is if you have an abortion, you're facing the death penalty. Is that kind of where this is going?
I think that God is going to judge us all.
If I murder you in cold blood, would I be up for the death penalty?
Probably not, man. You'd get an award.
I probably would.
Depends
the
on
city of Hiawassee would give me an award.
Yeah. Make sure
you would have Packy Day.
Make sure
Liz would have a Packy Day up there.
Just Packy, when you do it, just make sure you do it within the city limits over there.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it'll be Packy Day. I don't know. It's pretty stiff. It's pretty stiff stuff.
Well, I think that probably people will reflect on that and decide that maybe the death penalty is not the way to deal with it. I think that abortion is killing. It's murdering one of God's creations in the womb. I'm not sure that society as a whole is ready to go there and sentence people to death for it.
Well, what's the difference?
That's a good question. People have struggled with that issue for a long time.
Hey, back to the insurrection. We got some comments coming in here. Our political analyst,
right,
Brad Allwine.
Right,
says,
Brad.
And all the factual evidences are out there, but yet no one is ever held accountable. The judicial system is completely corrupt from the top down, and the elite cover the elite, just like Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, they ain't gonna do nothing to him. Hey, we got a Florida university reportedly denies student mental health access because he's white. You're white, dude. You're not allowed in here to mental health.
That's because he's white and he needs to suffer for his white privilege.
Yeah, I figure it's because he's white and he don't need no mental health.
White makes right. Is that what you're saying?
Dang right. That's what I'm with him. I don't need no dang mental health.
Good grief.
Yeah. So now we're white. We're what would that be now? Okay, so used to be as black, and then now it's white. So if you're white, then am I a minority? Can I sue somebody? I guess I'm asking.
No, you're white. You don't have any rights.
So I can't sue anybody?
No.
What about bald and white?
Yeah. What about short, fat, bald, and white?
These are not protected categories anymore.
Why is bald not?
Well, I'm with you on that, man. And the redneck, man. Rednecks. They make fun of rednecks today, and we don't even care. But, I'm just thinking if I could sue somebody and get a little retirement benefit going or something. Come on, Jim. You're my lawyer, man. Surely we can do something.
You hadn't said anything that sounded like a valid cause of action yet, dude.
I'm white. I'm white.
That ain't a cause of action.
That's it. I'm white. I'm not allowed to go to mental health.
Just go back to slipping and falling, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, just slip and fall, or go to work for somebody and fake a back injury, and put in for workers' comp. That's your style, isn't it, Steven?
I'm with you. Hey, Pack, you got us a question?
I'll pull one up. Let's take a break, and
we're gonna give away horseback riding now, folks. This is cool over there at Brasstown Valley Resort, and man, they have got horseback riding. It is so much fun, and they've got a big, they go around the mountain and riding, and it's all peaceful and relaxing, and we got tickets to that right now. And so we're going to take a short break. We come back, give us a call, and we will ask you a question of the day.
Little hint here. Lord of the Rings trivia.
Horseback
riding.
Nobody's calling in now. Nobody watches the Lord of the Rings. Nobody.
One ring to rule them all, my precious.
Hey, we want to thank Young Harris Water Sports. They have brought the show for a long time. The good people. Go by, check them out, check out their inventory, and we shall return.
Young Harris Water Sports and RV, now offering the Supreme Surf Boat line, along with Hurricane Deck Boats, Godfrey Pontoons, Monterey, Chaparral, Bayliner Bow Riders, Low Pontoons, along with both Yamaha and Sea-Doo PWCs and more. Young Harris Water Sports and RV has the area's largest service center, parts and accessory selection, so there's no need to leave the mountains. Young Harris Water Sports and RV at 3676 Highway 76. Online at yhmarineandrv.com.
Let's go!
The weather may be uncertain, but it's never a bad time for a good cookout. And there's only one place in the mountains to fire one up. Hiawassee Hardware on Main Street. See Hiawassee Hardware right now for grills, griddles, and more to keep the good times rolling. Like the Spirit Gas Grills or the Kettle Grills. And walk out with all the charcoal you'll ever need at Hiawassee Hardware. Your store for making great meat and memories. And a whole lot more.
I checked my tires with a penny and I see all of Lincoln's head. And what's up with all of these wires sticking out of the tread? I took a little trip down to Old Blairsville, high up on the hill. To High Country Tire and Wheel. Don't let them deflate on the interstate. Call 706-835-1488. High Country Tire is located right up the hill from the post office in Blairsville. They're high on quality and service, but low on prices.
S&S Smoothies and Supplements is hard at work every day, offering over 30 smoothie flavors to choose from, thousands of supplements, healthy snacks, quality CBD products, and more.
Our bodies need a spring cleansing on a regular basis. S&S recommends at least once per year, everyday detox to 2-day weekend detox. Detox from food additives and heavy metals.
Expanded selection and expanded hours. Open Monday through Friday starting at 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. on Saturdays. Smoothies, supplements, and a whole lot more.
There's honey-do lists, and there's honey I can't do this lists. Heavy digging, tree stump removal, driveway grading. Call Mike in Blairsville. Mike Whittemore runs Georgia Mountain Grading, and he loves big jobs. Erosion control, culverts, and digging. Yeah, digging. We covered that already. Georgia Mountain Grading. They're insured, and they answer when you call. Fast estimates at 706-994-0543 for Georgia Mountain Grading. 706-994-0543.
All right, girls, remember Mountainside Parcel and Post is open on Saturdays, so which one of you is working this weekend? Chelsea?
I can't, Dad. I had to take care of my doggy Bailey.
Angelina?
Dad, I have to clean the chicken coop.
Gianna?
I have to get my beauty sleep.
And what about Mommy?
No pick English.
Well, looks like I'm working this weekend. Mountainside Parcel and Post open Saturdays from 10 to 3 between the post office and the car wash in Blairsville.
Dad, can I borrow $5?
The Morning Dish.
The Tuesday Morning Dish is powered by Young Harris Water Sports. You want to deal with people who love boats? You've come to the right place. From a new covered storage facility to boat consignment services, it's all in one place with Young Harris Water Sports.
All righty, we're back. Give us a call, 706-379-9770. Again, 706-379-9770. We got a question of the day, and we're going to give you horseback riding tickets at the wonderful Brasstown Valley Resort. Man, I love that place. I do, man. I
It's
absolutely.
a beautiful facility.
Oh, Lord of mercy. And then like Friday night, they got seafood, and then Saturday night, they got the prime rib, and then Sunday brunch. Golly.
They had to change the all-you-can-eat rules just for you, didn't
Just for me.
I was about to say, it sounds like you're very familiar with the menu there.
Oh, I love it. I'm not kidding you. Have you been over there for seafood?
No, I hadn't been over there lately to eat, but I've been
Well, you
there
need
in
to
the
take your
past.
wife over there, man. You need to load her up and take her over there, man. They got all
Load her up, huh?
They got all them fancy dishes, you know.
Fancy?
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce them, but boy, they're good. Yeah, they're good.
2 forks.
No, I got more than that. They got like 3 forks and
What? You
2
can't just eat with your hands?
No, it's fancy over there. Yeah, and they got them big old paper towels, you know, that's not paper that you put in your lap. I love it.
Hey, let me make an announcement just very briefly.
Let me shout this phone number
All
out
right,
again.
do that.
706-379-9770. Give us a call, and we're going to ask you, what is it, Harry Potter?
No, Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings question. So that ought to thin it down pretty quick.
We got one here.
What you got going on, Jim?
We got a benefit concert at the Blue Ridge Community Theater. It starts at 4 p.m. and goes until 11 p.m. So it's a long one, 4 p.m., 4 in the afternoon to 11 at night, this Saturday, the 18th, at the Blue Ridge Community Theater. It is a benefit for Bobby Don Bloodworth, who is a heck of a songwriter, used to be up there in Nashville, worked with people like Dolly Parton and a bunch of other famous people in Nashville. He's what they call a song doctor. In other words, if you're trying to write a good song, he's the kind of guy you would want to call. He's had some orthopedic health problems, and his wife has cancer and some other medical problems, and they're kind of strapped to pay their bills.
I know him somehow. I know
I'm sure you've heard of him.
Yeah. So now who's going to be playing?
Well, a bunch of different local musicians. I'll be playing a few songs myself.
Okay.
And it's a $20 ticket to come in, but all the money goes to help Bobby and Linda Bloodworth.
Well, that's a good deal.
This Saturday from 4 o'clock till 11 in the evening at the Blue Ridge Community Theater, and it's for a good cause.
What do you got, Lee?
We have Ken Arrington on the line.
Hey, Ken, what's going on, brother?
Good. How are you today?
Okay, you have to do that again. There, Puddin didn't have you turned on. How you doing, man?
How are you, Stephen?
Man, I'm great. What are you doing?
Well, I am racking my brain on the trivia question because I've never seen one of the movies.
I'm proud of you. I am proud of you. Have you ever watched Smokey and the Bandit?
It's been a long time.
But you have seen it.
You better be careful on this radio station if you ain't seen that movie.
Dang right. Wait.
I went to a reenactment, Civil War reenactment, and they had a replica of the General Lee. Does that count?
That counts. You know, that's so funny, man. Last time you called, we couldn't remember who you sound like.
Stephen and I went back and forth on this.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
Dang.
And I remembered
Okay.
it just now that your voice is exactly like John Malkovich.
Absolutely.
Oh, is that good or bad?
I think it's cool. Yeah,
All
me
right.
and Packy's been working on a movie, and we might want to hire you.
Oh, hey, last time I went horseback riding, I fell off.
Well, that's okay. They got bungee cords. They can strap you on there, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they going to make me wear a helmet?
I don't know about that. We can put one on it, though. I got a racing helmet you can take.
Okay.
So now you working today, or what are you doing?
No. I'm just looking outside and I might throw some horseshoes if it warms up.
Oh, that'd be good. I'm telling you, man, we're talking to John Malkovich. There's no doubt.
He's one of the elite. I'm just going to wake up and throw some
I'll have. What's a good movie of his?
The Eyes Through John Malkovich. Wasn't that one of them or something like that? Or Seeing Through John Malkovich?
Of Mice and Men, Red, Being John Malkovich.
Being John Malkovich.
In the Line of Fire with Clint Eastwood.
Oh, that one, In the Line of Fire. He was the bad guy in that movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know who he is.
The Man with the Iron Mask, Bird Box.
All right, you ready to go with the question, Pat?
I'm ready, Freddie. I'm ready.
What was Gandalf's horse's name in Lord of the Rings?
Ooh. Trigger.
Ah, you got it.
Yeah,
You win.
good.
Are you serious? Is that really a question?
Yeah, that's a pretty easy one, really. Does anybody?
Give me the first letter.
S.
Sam. Fred.
Oh.
Shadow.
Shadow.
Shadowfax.
What?
I quit.
I'm good.
Y'all are a bunch of nerds, man.
Well, thank you guys. I love you, man. You guys make my morning.
Yeah, you need to start calling in as John Malkovich. I love your voice. Where are you from? Hey, where are you from anyway?
Originally from Maryland, but I moved here from the Philippines.
Really?
Yeah.
What's in the Philippines? That's overseas. Ain't that overseas?
There's a lot of Filipinos.
Where is the Philippines at?
The Philippines is south of Japan, kind of, or west of Australia.
Does all of them down there sound like John Malkovich?
No.
No.
So, what kind of work did you do?
Believe it or not, I sold fruit and vegetables out of a little shack.
Really?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Just fruits and vegetables. We know how just fruits and vegetables.
Sherry just texted me, says Shadowfax.
Of course she would know.
I miss you, Sherry.
All right. Just
Hi,
stop.
Sherry.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you.
See you, John.
Thank you, guys.
See you, John Malkovich.
Take care. Bye. Bye-bye.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we get all kinds of famous people calling
Famous
in.
people. We're working on a movie. If anybody out there knows anybody named, what actors are we looking for?
Well, we're looking for somebody named Tom Cruise.
Yeah, we need a Tom
We're
Cruise.
looking for a Mel Gibson.
And
we're gonna make our movie.
We need that guy that shot that's in that, what's that guy's name? We definitely need him.
Clint Eastwood.
No, the one that got the
Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin.
We need an Alec Baldwin.
We need an Alec Baldwin and a Dolly Parton. We know any Dolly Parton. We're going to shoot a movie, and we need all these famous actors that we can't afford. So we're going to use.
Well, which one are you going to portray, Stephen?
I'm the director.
No, we're gonna get people with the same names as famous actors and make a movie with them and release it in Japan.
Yeah, I'm the director. Packy's writing the storyline. So far, he's got Once Upon a Time. We've been working on this 6 months, but anyway, Once Upon a Time. As far as
You're making progress there, aren't
we
you?
need a lawyer. You want in on this?
I'll do up all the contracts.
Okay, there you go. And this is a freebie too, you know.
No. I'll do the contracts where I'm the one that gets any money if it comes in.
There we go. There's the dang lawyers. Yeah, there's the lawyers. But what are you going to do? But anyway, I'm glad we got them. We need to go back over and get some horseback riding, some more tickets, and we need to get some golfing tickets over at Brasstown Valley. So anyway, hey, we forgot to mention Daniel DeWello. He's another fellow lawyer, and if you've had an accident or anything going on with that, he's got more than one location. And just give him a call, and he is a good guy.
He's a personal injury attorney in Blairsville, and his phone number 706-603-3036.
Okay, who is the fill-in for Danny DeVito? You're Danny DeVito. You're short, son. That's
Lee,
about all you got going for you, Lee. Yeah, that's it. You're pudding. You're pudding. Got a little pudding.
I'm afraid that Lee's accent is really not what's needed for Danny DeVito.
How's he doing with the board, Pack?
Well, are we on the air? Hello?
Hello?
He's doing well. You're doing a lot better, man. Good job.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not saying much, but you are doing better.
It's so
this is a really nurturing work environment, isn't it?
When Tamla's here, she nurtures.
He's like, Steven can run the board. Why can't you? I'm like, what the heck does that mean, man? What?
Even he can do it.
Yeah, even he can do it. So anyway, I don't know. I think Pat Malone's going to be back with us. He had to go to a funeral, they said. Somewhere up in Ohio or something.
He'll be back tomorrow.
So he'll be back. He'll be back tomorrow. We're going to hit him with both feet, man. We're going to be wide open with that. Ready to get on with that.
Yeah, make him hang up again.
We had Harry run out on us yesterday.
I heard about that.
Oh, we said something about Biden. He's all touchy-feely about Biden and his administration. He's one of them that hates America, because he votes for all them folks. And
let's go, Brandon.
Hey, hang on. Lee, turn your mic on there. Read that comment. We got Ronnie Maxwell.
Yeah, let's hear some comments right quick before we go.
Ronnie Maxwell says, "This is amazing. I finally found a good lawyer. You're doing a great job, Jim, pleading your case on January 6th.
I rest my case.
There
we go.
What else you got over there, man? Don't stop there. Is Copperhead on? Surely Copperhead's on.
Hey, go down. Hey.
Copperhead kind of got mixed up on our time. Our time changes.
This whole time change thing is throwing me off.
She loves politics on our show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I thought I seen Copperhead up there. Go back up. I think he's – anyway, yeah, our time changes. They don't change down there, so that kind of – it's like 2 hours difference now. So, and it's tomorrow. I know it's tonight. I guess it's tonight down there, and it's today here. So, anyway. All righty, folks. We've wasted another hour of your time. Hey, we got Pat Malone coming back tomorrow, so we're going to see what we can get going on with that. And we got a little pudding. Jim, thank you for coming in.
I enjoyed most of it. But
And Blue Ridge Theater.
This Saturday, Blue Ridge Community Theater in Blue Ridge, Georgia, 4 to 11 o'clock.
There you
All
go.
together now. It's perfectly
Really normal. I actually got another. How much is that? I got another due bill for that thing. I ain't took it back yet.
That book's like $30 Canadian.
So how much does that cost me? How much is the late fees at the library? I don't know. I ain't never had a library book. It's going to be sad when my grandkids look down and the only book I ever checked out was...
You're going to bequeath to them your overdue fee.
Well, look at here. Guess who's number one in the Nielsen ratings again?
K 97.7.